You know, every day people cease to amaze me. And every day I get amazing opportunities to scam people. And I get to live to tell you about these things. Vulnerability of a person when he's down and about in his life, it is so dangerous. It's really not funny because this person can even go further down if they're not careful. And you guys pretty much know what I'm going to get to, that every day, on my website, every day my number of emails are increasing. On Facebook, it's increasing. On YouTube messages, it's increasing. And people have this notion that because I teach Vedic astrology and I know some good amount of stuff about Vedic astrology, not all, that I would know about palmistry, I would know about tarot, I would know about feng shui, I would know about taking care of black magic and all these things. And so, today in the morning I got this guy, and I get at people every day, but today I just say, let's try this out. So this guy said, can you please look at my palm? I will pay you what you want. Please look at my palm. Let me know if I'm going to get married, if I'm going to have money. Every day it's the same scenario that everybody wants to look for. So I'm like, okay, let me email him. I said, okay, I'll charge you $50 to look at your palm. Is that fine? And he replies within 5 minutes, like, yeah, it's fine. Give me your PayPal. Let me know how I can. Do I send you a picture? Do I send you a photocopy of my palm? What happens? And then I email him back, say, by the way, do you know what my qualifications are in palmistry? And so he replies back saying, I'm not sure, but I trust you. I love your website. I love what you do on YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure you're gonna do a good job at it. Seriously. Because I do this stuff on YouTube and my website, it makes me an expert on palmistry. And see, this is the vulnerability that, I see in everyday average people. And this is why I make this video. So I keep teaching you, keep, embedding these values in you to not be so stupid and not be so vulnerable, even though you're going through the worst dash of your life or worst time period, because this is where you are the weakest. And if there was somebody else besides me, they would have taken advantage of that. Because remember, anytime you find somebody in the mystical world, in the world of esoteric studies, who is doing palmistry, numerology, Vedic astrology, tarot cards, this and that, and I do get for tarot cards too. Do you check for tarot cards? While on my website, there's no sign of them. So whenever you see somebody do all these things, you should automatically know that this person's energy is so spread out that they're not an expert in one thing. And to become an expert astrologer, where somebody who doesn't even need to look at divisional charts and they know what's going on in the chart, it takes literally over 20 years of hardcore practice to be that good astrologer like B.V. Raman or K.N. Rao, these guys. And yet, you run into millions of websites every day and you see these guys with all this information, and a qualification that they put, yet, you just don't seem to look and see and test them and find out if they really are who they are. When you go, this is like a little guidance that I'm giving you. That whenever, besides me, if you go to somebody else who actually does consultation, and I don't, okay, you already know that, I don't do consultations. But if you go to somebody who does consultation, look on their website, see if they have any articles printed, see if they have done any studies, see how they know what they're talking about. If they have palmistry they're doing, what do they talk about palmistry? Do they have a blog? Do they talk about things every day like this? Or is it just one website with a person, and besides the website, you don't hear about them anywhere else? And when you don't see enough information on a website, call them, ask them. So how many years of practice do you have? What do you know about this? And please, never ever, whenever you're looking for consultation, never ever spill out your hardship in life. Don't say you're going through a bad time or good time when you go and see an astrologer. Be neutral. Say, no, I just want to see what's going on. Everything is cool, but just want to see I'm just curious. Don't spill it out. I know we do that. I've done that. Believe me, I've done that. But please don't do that. And please don't blindly give somebody money, offer somebody money just because you know them and they're so widely spread that you think they will even do palmistry. If I don't have my cell phone with me, otherwise I would have calculated, but the amount of opportunities that I can get with tarot, with palmistry, with remedies, with even a Vedic astrology consultation, which I don't do, I would make about $300 a day. That's how desperately people want to pay me and do things. And I don't. The only thing that you see on my thing is my book, which actually tells you exactly what I'm telling you in this video, what to look for when trying to do a consultation. I don't do consultation, but at least you know that I know a little bit of it. I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. I paid my dues to learn what I have learned. So please, guys, it's a request. When you're vulnerable and down, again, think logically. Don't think with your watery mind. Think with your earth mind. Okay? So this was a little guidance for you guys. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe above, because, hey, you will not find this information anywhere else. And check out my link below. And yes, check out my book, The Astrology at the Speed of Light. And it will enlighten you about these misconceptions and scams. Otherwise, see ya.